Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, media persons, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to join you all for the inauguration of the first symposium on transition strategies for sustainable community systems, design and systems perspectives organized by NABARD, Chair Unit, St. Xavier University, Bhubaneswar, in partnership with state government, academic institutions, and corporate sectors. The above symposium, I am told, is organized to share and learn new insights, ideas, concepts, models to recreate sustainable community system across the world. Academicians, practitioners, policy executives, research scholars, and delegates from the government, civil society organizations, development agencies, and corporate houses are participating in the deliberations that would spread across 5 different sessions. The subject of the symposium rightly commands a prominent place within the toolbox of top policymakers of both developed and developing countries across the globe. I would like to convey my commendation to the organizers for holding this thought-provoking occasion for deliberation and exchange of views. And I wish to take this opportunity to contribute to the symposium by sharing some of my thoughts and ideas on the crucial subject on transition to sustainability and creating sustainable community, adopting right design and approach. We stand at a critical juncture in history. We have witnessed an unprecedented progress, but we are at the same time threatened by pervasive environmental threats and challenges. For that, our policy, practice, and research is important. We must do our utmost to turn these environmental perils into opportunities through a cooperative, thoughtful, and determined effort. Sustainability, or the concept of sustainable development, has been discussed at large. Sustainability was the buzzword of the 20th century and continues to be into the 21st century. 2015 was a landmark year for development. UN member states reached historic agreements and set global agenda that will guide development priorities for a generation. This includes transforming our world, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and the Sustainable Development Goals. The path to sustainability is different for every community, but the common elements are a healthy environment, a strong economy, and the well-being of the people living in the community. When sustainability areas are addressed in tandem with each other, they have a powerful, positive effect on the quality of life and future of a community. In fact, we would call them sustainable communities who seek well-balanced social, economic, and environmental development strategies based on human responsibility to respect the needs of both nature and future generations. However, our progress towards achieving sustainability is not as desired. If so, then what are the recurring problems, barriers that are hindering us from the attainment of sustainability goals? Human nature is the greatest stumbling block on the path of attaining sustainability goals. Until this is resolved, all other positive developments turn to naught. Until an individual places his thoughts, words, and deeds in unison and walks the talk, there will not be any sustainability. If at all there is any semblance, it is purely short term. The answer to these problems lies in the understanding consciousness. The universe is the lock, and the human being is the key. It cannot work in bits and pieces. People will have to accept wholeheartedly and have to make it into their lifestyle. So we have to develop a lifestyle that is less consumption-oriented and caters to conservation. We have three aspects of sustainability: physical, biological sustainability, economic sustainability, and social sustainability. Degradation of natural resources and phenomena such as climate change often affect this most widely recognized form of sustainability. Economic sustainability is reflected in the value of the output produced. Even with a constant level of physical output, a system could become automatically unsustainable due to falling prices or increasing costs of production. Social sustainability is reflected in distributional equity between the present and the future. It is generally reflected in the capacity of the system to support farming communities. Agriculture is one of those basic human activities that is performed at the frontier where society interacts with nature. To feed the population, which is growing each year, ways and means have been devised to increase production. Policy choices were made for increased production. A major focus of past research has been to find ways to substitute the cheaper inputs, such as chemicals, for more expensive inputs, such as land and labor. However, these practices are now known to be creating serious resource degradation and are not environmentally friendly. Unexpected changes, such as global warming, raise further doubts about our past decisions. Conventional farming practices are not bearing fruits for the smallholder farmers due to climate change caused by global warming. The burden of this global warming are more on smallholder poor and marginalized farmers due to their incapacity for adaptation and lack of modern techniques. All these point to the need for bringing more sustainability in producing the basic human need, that is food. It is pertinent to point out that making a transition to sustainable agriculture is a process. Reaching this goal is the responsibility of all farmers, laborers, policymakers, players of governance, researchers, and consumers. Mitigation of threats to economic sustainability, which might come from greater stewardship by farmers, is unlikely so far as their microeconomic sustainability is concerned. Fewer and fewer farms struggle to retain a viable financial position against the pressures of the cost price squeeze inflicted by agribusinesses, governments, and consumers, all wanting food at a lesser price. Sustainable agriculture requires both a change in the economic and institutional framework and farmers' motivation and values. Farmers need to adopt sustainable practices that will make them good stewards of the soil, reduce ground and surface water pollution, ensure quality produce, and reduce health risks to farm families and livestock. Appropriate intervention by the governments in areas such as market access, infrastructure development, research and extension could make a critical difference in the process of development of sustainable agriculture the world over. Sustainable agriculture involves a deep commitment to the land, to conserve lifestyles, to the preservation of environment, and that place value on human fulfillment. Rational pursuit of sustainability, whether globally or locally, is only possible if society could agree upon what sustainability is, or more exactly, if mankind knows what we want to sustain. Besides the discussion on these topics, policy reforms are an important requirement for achieving sustainability. Much can be achieved by promoting policies that help better resources allocation and at the same preserve the natural ecosystem. Climate change, environmental degradation, unsustainable economic growth, and dwindling reserve of precious resources have laid bare the limits of the old paradigm of growth. It is important to realize the enormity and interconnectedness of all these challenges. Clear and consistent vision and strong leadership, both national and regional, are required to carry it forward to truly unlock various lock-in effects. In addition, capacity building is crucial. Utilizing channels for local dialogue and consultation, as well as sharing of experiences and know-how, will become ever more important. It will be important that platforms such as these are shared and utilized by all as we look towards building a sustainable community from the grassroots level. It would be wise to leverage and integrate efforts from all concerned. The endeavor of NABARD chair is laudable in this context as it assists in designing and creating the capacity to pursue sustainability. The ultimate aim is to help come up with optimized strategies tailored to overcome inconsistencies in design and make synergy across different systems. Taking care of the present results in the future. Today, the result of yesterday's decisions and actions, and tomorrow will be the result of today. Taking care of our thoughts, words, and deeds in the present will give us the future. I sincerely hope that together we can pioneer a new frontier for cooperation and in devising transition strategies for sustainable community system and to create a sustainable future for us and the world. With these words, I wish the symposium all success and also wish many such endeavors to follow in the coming days. Jai Hind.